Jane Wyman in Stage Fright.
Taking all the trouble to protect my reputation, covering up the accident, destroying that dreadful dress.
I didn't destroy it.
Let them say, if they like, it's satirical. It sounds to me remarkably like blackmail. I think I better call the police.
Yes, do call the police, Miss Imwood. We'll talk to them together.
Who are you?
Here, Dietrich played a musical comedy star in the murder mystery directed by Alfred Hitchcock, who said Miss Dietrich has that spark that transmits itself visually. It's rare. No Highway in the Sky re-teamed Marlene with James Stewart. He played an engineer convinced that an airplane is in danger of structural failure.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. I never thought much about things like that.
Oh, no. You didn't have much time. You were so busy with your multiplication table. But you had a chance to play God for a little while. Why did you pick me out?
Again, playing a musical comedy star, Dietrich simply went along for the ride. Fritz Lang's Rancho Notorious attempted to repeat the magic of Destre Rides again. It was Dietrich's last role as a saloon singer.
A young man is full of adventure and eager to do what he can. He may be a joy, but don't send a boy to do the work of a man.
Marlene the Magnificent. It was hard for a man to look at her and keep to the rules.
That was for trying. That was for trying too hard.
I'm asking you, where are you going?
Away from here. To Baldygunder's or the Golden Dollar or the Arcady or any saloon that'll have me.
I'll kill you before you do it.
Ironically, it was about this time that she returned to being a singer on stage. Marlene had her stage and recording career to fall back on, something Garbo did not have. For Garbo, there were no curtain calls, no last bows, no long fade-out. She simply walked away from performing. For years, studios and movie fans begged her to return to the screen, but to no avail. Although she had been nominated 4 times, Garbo never won an Academy Award until she was given an honorary Oscar in 1954. But she did not attend the ceremonies. She had permanently turned her back on Hollywood. At the same time, Hollywood turned its back on Marlene. Her film roles had become fewer and smaller, but her popularity remained undiminished, as exemplified by her playing ringmaster at a charity benefit circus. It sparked her appearance in Las Vegas, where she began to do what she loved most, performing before crowds who adored her. She went on tour through America and Europe, playing to sell-out crowds, singing all the songs she had introduced during her movie career. Although her stage career now dominated most of her time, she still occasionally made movies. Between 1958 and 1961, Dietrich gave sterling performances in 3 notable films.
Witness for the prosecution.
She played the wife of a man accused of murder in Witness for the Prosecution. Directed by Billy Wilder, it starred Tyrone Power as the accused man and Charles Lawton as his defense attorney. Marlene was at her femme fatale best, testifying against her husband.
The question is, Frau Helm, were you lying then? Are you lying now? Or are you not, in fact, a chronic and habitual liar?
Damn you! Damn you! Leave her alone! Damn you!
Touch of Evil found Dietrich in a memorable cameo as a bordello madam, letting corrupt cop Orson Welles know his luck had run out.
My husband was a military man, all his life. He was entitled to a soldier's death. He asked for that. That he should be permitted the dignity of a firing squad. You know what happened. He was hanged with the others.
Judgment at Nuremberg cast her as the widow of a German officer hosting an American judge, Spencer Tracy, during the Nazi war crimes trials. Aside from an occasional cameo, such as in Paris When It Sizzles, Marlene ceased appearing in movies, concentrating on her stage and recording career. Dietrich continually sought the adoration of the crowds, the press, and her fellow stars. On the reverse course, as far out of the public eye as she could manage, Garbo divided her time between Switzerland, the Riviera, and her New York apartment. Garbo had affairs but never married and spent her remaining years in near isolation. It turned out the woman who vaunted to be alone really wanted to be alone. She coldly turned aside autograph seekers, ignored requests for public appearances, brushed aside pleas to appear in one more film. Elusive and unobtainable on the screen, she became just as elusive and unobtainable in real life. As she got older and more frail, Marlene, too, followed Greta out of the public eye. Born within a few years of each other, Garbo and Dietrich also died within a few years of each other. As much as an enigma as she ever had been, Garbo passed away on April 15, 1990, at the age of 84. On May 6, 1992, Marlene died in her sleep in her Paris apartment. Never forgotten, they were universally mourned in a world far different from the one they had originally captivated more than a half-century earlier. But like true movie goddesses, their films have made them immortal, always young and beautiful, and still able to capture the imagination. Because their movies rank as some of the greatest film classics ever made, they remain cultural icons as well. The Divine Garbo and La Dietrich. Supernaturally beautiful beings of light and shadow, they will continue to beguile new generations of moviegoers as two of Hollywood's most legendary rivals.